Hi everyone. Well, happy holidays and thank you so much for viewing my channel. Um, I'm really sorry I have not posted a video in a really long time because I made this account when I was in middle school, and since I've gotten to college, I've just been really busy. Recently, I have taken an interest in cutting t-shirts, and a lot of people have been asking me how I cut them and what I did, etc. So I finally got around to making this tutorial video. I apologize that it's a little choppy because it was my first time using iMovie, but it's hopefully clear enough of the steps I did to make it. It's ideal for those big t-shirts that you just had lying around and you got when you were younger because you never grew into them. And without further ado, here's the video. So I hope you like it.
Okay, so simply first, all you gotta do is just make sure everything's lined up and make sure you just cut around the neckline. This one looks a little uneven, but I'll do the best I can. One way that I want to do this one is that I'm going to angle the sleeves so that the seam is completely off, but you still have a bit of sleeve because generally large t-shirts, the sleeves just get in the way. So I'm going to start from this part right here at the corner, and I'm going to kind of cut in like a angular shape here with the sleeves. Was I would take like a fitted tank top that you might have and just kind of like lay it down flat on top of here so that you have an idea of how big you want this to be, since this is such a large t-shirt. Put some like tape or mark it up somehow so that you know how much to cut off. But since I don't actually have any right now, I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. You want to give yourself a little bit of room, so you don't want to cut too close to it, but you don't want to be super far off either. So for this one, I'm going to cut slits right around the sides here, that about an inch apart, maybe half an inch apart. They could be however big you want them to be. Okay, so now that you have this done, simply just make sure that you snip off the part right here so that it's in half that way. Alright, so now that you've done both sides, you're actually not going to just tie it like this. You can, but I actually like doing a different thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this inside out. And I am going to tie them very tightly together on this side. What you want to do is you want to make sure you stretch it a little bit so that the ends are going to be stretchy enough for tying. And you want to double them fairly tight. Okay, so after you've tied both ends, like with the frilliness on both sides, you're going to turn it back inside out, and it actually has a really cool look to it. I'll show you right here. It's, you know, a lot tighter up and a lot more covered up. So I'll quickly show you what this looks like, even though this is not mine. It kind of just gathers up on the sides like that, and it's also slightly off the shoulder if you really want. So this is a really cute look to it, and there's two other looks you can also achieve with this t-shirt design. If you'll take the sleeves that you cut off earlier, you're just gonna simply snip off. Okay, and once you do that, just make sure it snaps in half. This one broke apart because the seam was already coming off. And you just stretch it. And what you can do is you can kind of gather it up, and you can just kind of tie a little knot or a little bow here. And that's one look right there. You can wear this off the shoulder and bunch this up, or you can just leave it that way. And you can also do this to the other side. Alright, so back at that again, tear it off, stretch, and take this near the armpit area and just tie another knot. So this is the third look you can do. Looks pretty cute. It's just bunched up on the sides.
So I realized that the video got cut off a little bit, and what I meant to say before I got cut off was that the inside fringe of the t-shirt, it's optional to cut it off after you've tied the knots, but the reason why I like to keep the fringe on there is because after you wash it, it's not going to fray, but the knots might become a little loose, so you can always retie them when necessary. And that's pretty much it. So thank you again for watching this tutorial, and if you liked it, please hit like and subscribe for more videos.